The challenge that I have as a teacher is not necessarily anything to do with students. It's to do with the lack of representations of people that look like me. But yet in the prison, there's a high population of people that look like me. Been in the prison sector since 2007. I used to work as a makeup artist, happened to be on a job, and somebody from the prison saw me. They just felt that there was something that I had to offer. They needed somebody to work on a more one-to-one or small group with inmates who needed support with their reading, with their writing. I was the first to have that pioneered in a prison. Later on, it became the norm. The challenge that I have as a teacher is not necessarily anything to do with students. It's to do with the issues and the other things outside of the classroom. The environment, the conditions we expect to work in, the lack of real value for prison educators, the lack of representations of people that look like me. But yet in the prison, there's a high population of people that look like me. Where are the role models that they need to see, that they can also break their cycle? When it comes to promotional roles, there's a glass ceiling. The unspoken word is, as long as we can have you at the levels that we can have you, that's good enough for us. I had the opportunity in 2011 to become the regional learning support practitioner. So when we went to management meetings, I would be the only one in that room that was of colour. You still felt almost like the outsider, because when you walk into the room, you get the side glances, you get the look of, do you really belong here? It's also within the prisons. Often you find it's people who come in from outside who's never worked in prisons taking those positions, and they are often non-blacks. Maxine Luby and Ronnie Kershaw have seen that there's a space whereby black prison educators air these issues and have that voice. What was interesting is when you go outside of London, you'd have someone of colour being probably the only one in their department and then feeling more a target on their back or signalled out. With the group being still at an early stage, it's about gathering as much information. Once you have the evidence, you can then say, well, this is the data, this is the facts, and start to make it uncomfortable for them to then do something about it. That's what the union is about, fighting for change, fighting for us to be more united, fighting for us to be more equal. Our first development day topic was around decolonialising the national curriculum. And I'll give an experience. I have a student on his record, he's deemed as a racist. We now have newsletters that go out every week, and on the first one it was about Martin Luther King. He was reading it, he said, "Miss, how comes we don't get taught this stuff?" And he had so many questions, and I was so happy. Our history, our story is for everybody's ears. He's been with me such a long time now, despite the label that's on his record. And that's the beauty of the job that I do. It's really about touching their lives and giving them that hope that we're all human, we can all make mistakes, we can all have views, but when you get educated, you start to see that, oh, actually, no, it's not fixed, it's something that I can actually start to change because I've now got true information about a thing. It's efforts and working together that bring about change. Each site ideally needs a representative for their members, feed it back up to me, and I can then bring it to the branch committee. Everyone has a responsibility. It's just whether or not you're willing to do something about it.